Okay folks, welcome back to Flea Market Guy 777. We are using the GoPro again today. We're going to do two 17-minute segments because of the issue with merging the two videos and the editing issue that I'm having. Anybody that has any suggestions or recommendations where I can learn how to do these, edit these videos, I can't find anybody on YouTube that actually does a tutorial on how to do this. I've reached out to a friend to see if we can get it figured out. Until then, we'll be doing two 17-minute segments, and let's go see what kind of great things we can find in the shop again. How are you doing? All right. Now we've been here, this is probably the 4th or 5th time we've been here, folks, so everybody's aware of Antiques and More on the YouTube channel. You can go back and look at some of the previous items that we've purchased here, and some of the staff that we've interviewed and we've talked about, and the different we talked about the hours and the location and how you can get in contact with the folks here if you are interested in any of the items that we record previously. I'm just doing a quick, I want to do just a quick browse on this side. Now this is the section that we did the last time we were here because of the issues that we were having with the GoPro, and we did come back and do a segment on just this area. And so I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to just do a real quick segment again on this area, and we'll go back and do the first floor, and then we'll do a second segment on the second floor like we did in the previous other videos. And again, what I'll do is I'll reach out to the folks here at Antiques and More, and we will go ahead and again give some information as to how you can get in touch with them if you find something in the footage that you're of interest. Again, as in previous times, timestamp what it is that you've seen, and we'll go ahead and give you once again the contact information, the phone number, and the hours for Antiques and More. Folks, I love coming to Antiques and More. I love looking at the items that they have. I am contemplating getting a booth here. I know in the back they have a booth available, so I may be inquiring about a booth here. That just it shows how fond I am of this location. And the folks here are so helpful. And again, I actually did get an email. Somebody did reach out to me that they have stopped by here. They're from the State College area, which is about an hour and 15 minutes west of this location. And they were not aware of this antique shop. And they did come in here, and they didn't mention whether they bought anything or not, but they did let me know that they did stop by here due to the videos that we've been putting up. So I think we should find. No, I'm just looking around like I usually do, and this is just a personal business tag. I usually come in here all the time, and I do footage, and I put online for you guys trying to promote the shop here, and I usually spend some money. But I'm Jim, by the way. I have a YouTube channel on antiques and flea markets, and I've been promoting a lot of the stores and the shops in the area. And so
a lot of stuff in here.
Yeah, I love coming here. It's like I was just mentioning to the folks here on YouTube that I may inquire about a spot here. I do have a spot now down in Silver Moon, and I promote that as well. But your place here is head and shoulders above Silver Moon. So I may end up making the move. I just I've got to figure out how I'm going to get all my stuff from there to here, and
Okay.
I do need to talk to I can't remember her name, Pam, about the pricing and the things like that. So
It's a 10 by 10 is $150 a month.
okay,
Spot 10 by 5 is $80 a month.
okay,
And they're marked off here, and you can see the lines on the 10 of the spots.
okay. Now I do buy and sell a lot of brooches and things like that.
A lot of
And brooches, are these $1?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah. Unless it's marked otherwise, everything's $1.
okay, I'm gonna spend some time here because I only have 17 minutes per segment,
Okay.
and I want to
Yeah.
do the one here and then do another
Yeah,
upstairs. Then I'm gonna shop and spend money.
Yeah, all right. I wondered what you were doing.
Yeah, no, that's fine. That's fine. The other girls know me by face, and I think many of them have been on the YouTube channel,
Yeah.
and they've seen the footage that I've done here. And
Okay.
so, thanks, bud.
Yep.
So yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and come back and look at some of the brooches, see if we can find anything that we can buy today. Again, love the items here. Many of you were with me on the BJ's Antiques in Montgomery, and you've seen some of the awesome things that Jim has there. And so I think these two places are running neck and neck on quality of antiques. Now, last time I was here, I spent quite a bit of money. I bought, many of you can see on my eBay channel, Goodwill, Pennsylvania, lowercase letters, all one word, Goodwill, Pennsylvania. And if you go in there, you can see some of the items that I've purchased. And you can see some of the things that I do have for sale. Not everything that I buy, I sell. Many of you know that I am a collector as well, and there are things on the occasion that I find that I have just I've got to have for my own personal collection. And so again, the downside to doing the GoPro is the issue with merging the two segments or multiple segments and editing things that just are editing the video footage. It's just a pain in the neck. So now that's nice. 40. That's a shame that's not in better condition. I'd have to buy that. Yeah, there's some really good items here. I'm looking for some items that I could use to resell on eBay. So if I have to do multiple segments, maybe even up to 4 or 5 segments, I'll just do part 1, part 2, part 3, so on and so forth. But I gotta tell you, since I've been watching a lot of Dr. Lori's tutorials on YouTube, I have learned a lot about pottery, collectibles. I've learned a lot about how to price certain China stuff and China pottery, and how to price early American, early UK stoneware, and I've really learned a lot. And how to tell homemade, local artist created stuff, and a lot of real well-known artists. So yeah, if you guys get a chance, swing by on eBay, look for or YouTube, look for Dr. Lori's footage. She has a webpage, and she also has a legal appraisal process where you can send items. Actually, not send items, but send pictures of items. She does have a format as to what she requires, but she will do a professional, authentic appraisal. Now, she also is the woman that has been heavily involved with identifying artifacts from the Oak Island TV show. So she's very well known, and it might be an asset. She may be an asset for you if you have a lot of old, early things. And it's not only glassware, pottery. It is also metalware. It's a lot of different stuff that she does. Pollard, 1949. That's a nice dish for $8. We might have to look that up. And Pollard Toby, we might have to get that. There's another one. No name. I like this one right here, though. Green wine bottle. Is that cool or what? That looks like $15. Old condiment server. That could be sterling silver. These items sometimes are sterling silver. So there are some great items. So again, I apologize, folks. At some point in time, I'm going to overcome my issues with the GoPro, and I'm either going to get a different camera, or I'm going to try to get my Sony working correctly and start doing footage with my Sony. I don't know what the heck that is. Salt and pepper shaker, maybe? I know they're not silver. Mickey and Minnie. The stuff's not inside. No price. That looks like $1. Is that cool or what? I think I'll have to get that for $1. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get that for $1. Yep, we'll do that for $1. I think that's at least a $5 to $10 item on eBay. Atlantic mold, $8. Sailor yellow, $8. I bet you that would sell if somebody would see that. Yeah, folks, there's quite a few things already that I think I'm going to buy. I think what I'll do is I'll do a video when I get home on some of the specifics that I'm going to buy. Oh, this is pretty good. But it's broke. TI 83. These usually sell for $35-40, but it looks like it's broke. There's an issue with the screen. That's a shame. So let me go back to what I was talking about earlier. This Dr. Lori on YouTube. She does shows all over the country. about pottery, all kinds of, finds that you may have at thrift stores. And as a collector, as a flea marketer, a retailer, her knowledge has been absolutely instrumental at, learning about things, learning the value of items. And I would strongly recommend many of you going over to look her up and try and find out or not so much try and find out, but try and see if there's something that you can learn. Learn how you can appraise some of the items that you have. And get the money, your money's worth of the items that you have. This is a great jug. That's $75. All right, folks. Well, we're gonna do probably multiple segments. This will be part 1. And do me a favor and come back and watch the other segments. And if you have a question about something, certainly email me at fleamarketguy777@aol.com. And shoot me a message if you have a question about something that you're interested in buying here. Timestamp it, and let the folks at Antique and More know. All right, folks. We'll see you back for part 2.